Hello, we are from Group 2, and today we would like to present the report data of Malaysian education of SPM results students from 2016 to 2020. So this is our group members. Firstly, Amira Natasha, A183124. Secondly, Nur Nilam Husna, A183213, and Nur Ain Shafika, A183410.
Hello, my name is Nanina Husna Petijak Fazan. My metric number is A183213. Okay, introduction. Presently, in line with focus technology is advancing around the world, individuals frequently underestimate to the administration of analyzed information to encourage their undertaking. Typically, because they are individuals who take the simple way out in analyzing or manage information, where they proceed to do their claim conclusion by basically looking at the information. Hence, this course is exceptionally accommodating for understudies to include quality against which is considered, since this course emphasizes the management of data and record of the study unless is accurate, consistent, clean, and reliable.
Hi, I'm Amira Natasha binti Afandi, A183124, and today I'll be presenting about the objectives and the information regarding source of data. Firstly, let's talk about the objectives. Firstly, analyzing academic achievement among SPM students from the year 2016 to 2020. Secondly, identify the SPM candidate achievement by category, where candidates who earn at least 5 honors, including Malay and History, candidates who earn at least 3 honors, including Malay and History, and also students who at least pass for both Malay and English. Last but not least, we can identify the total of students who pass SPM examination and those who fail SPM examination from 2016 to until 2020. Okay, next is the information regarding source of data. As you can see, CJ Pelajar Malaysia SPM is a national major examination administered centrally and assessed at the end of secondary education. And this exam is an exam certification used by students to continue the lesson, scholarship, and jobs. Okay, so there are two sources of data that we could be seen. Firstly, the numerical descriptive analysis, and secondly, the graphic descriptive analysis. The numerical descriptive analysis. The first objective is to study statistics of academic achievement among SPM students from the year 2016 to 2020. The mean and standard deviation techniques will be used in this data. The results of the entire analysis will be able to see that the mean will describe the average for analyzing the academic achievement among SPM students. And for our second objective is to determine of SPM candidates' achievement by category, which who earn at least 5 honors, including Malay and History, candidates who earn at least 3 honors, including Malay and History, and also students who at least pass for both Malay and History. So we tend to use data addition techniques from 2016 to 2020 in order to meet the revenue, the total amount of data. And lastly, for the third objective, we use the identification of the factors that influence of students who pass SPM examination and those who fail SPM examination. The data analysis technique is used in order to calculate the value of correlation coefficient to determine the relationship between students who pass SPM examination and students who fail SPM examination, respectively in the year 2016-2020. Next is the graphic descriptive analysis, where for the first objective, we use graphical descriptive analysis, where pie chart will be used as medium for presenting our data. So the purpose of pie chart is to take the percentage value of the data with the raw material obtained to summarize as well as give a clear picture regarding the data to be analyzed. So the second objective is to use multiple bar graph, where it is very useful for comparing the same items in different years. The data does not necessarily have to form part of a whole where we can show the relationships between any two or more parts of a set of data altogether. And lastly, for the third objective, we use bar charts or percentage stacked bar, and it requires the study in order to identify the total of students who pass SPM examination and those who fail SPM examination from 2016 to 2020 respectively.
Data analysis, result and discussion. The raw data obtained to perform this study will analyze using numerical and graphical description analysis method using Microsoft Excel software. The result from the data based on the first objective, which is to analyzing academic achievement among SPM students from the year 2016 till 2020. Next, there are several charts that have been used, such as bar chart for analysis result SPM, table and pie chart for GPN.
As you can see here, here's the data analysis result SPM from 2016 to 2020. The data analysis 1. So based on the bar chart, this shows about the difference between the number of students who failed and graduated according to different years. So in 2016, there were about 340,698 students who passed and 93,837 students who failed in the SPM exam. And in 2017, there were students about 382,462 who passed, and also 61,421 students who failed in the SPM examination. In 2018, there were about students 338,350 who passed and 83,356 students who failed in the SPM exam. While in 2019, there were about students 37,773 who passed and 78,643 students who failed in the SPM examination. Lastly, in 2020, there were about 338,659 students who passed and 62,446 students who failed in the SPM examination. This is the table for data analysis 2, and we will present more briefly on the next slide.
For the data analysis tree, the total percentage of national average grade has decreased from year to year, with a total of 21% in 2016 to 20% in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Subsequently, the percentage of GPN has decreased further to 90% in 2020. Accordingly, it can be seen that the highest percentage of GPN between 2016 to 2020 is 21%, recorded in 2016, while the lowest record percentage of GPN is in 2020, which is 19%. While for analysis 4, the GPN shows a decrease from 2016 to 2020 that in 2016 it was 5.05, 2017 was 4.9, while in 2018 it was 4.89. Subsequently, in 2019 and 2020 recorded grade values of 4.86 and 4.8 respectively. In a nutshell, at the end of this study, knowledge of data management and analytics is vital necessity and skill to be learned regardless of profession. In this study, the data utilized were from secondary data sources gotten from the site. The provision of data is vital to encourage the process of data analysis that will be done. The study has conducted numerical and graphical descriptive analysis for each objective of the study. The results of this study also teach students to do data visualization that is not only more interesting, but can help students understand the data set in a shorter time. The final report of this assignment is written within the form of an academic report, whereas the students have created an infographic report for the results of this study as a result non-academic reports. In conclusion, the production of this assignment has exposed numerous students to the method of applying this knowledge of data management and analytics.
That is all from us. Thank you so much for watching our presentation.